back to my channel. I am back with yet another huge Uniqlo haul, and this time featuring some of their newest fall arrivals, including a few pieces from the latest Uniqlo C collection. And similar as before, there are a few pieces that turned out to really exceed my expectation, but at the same time, some pieces are just a little bit disappointing after I tried them on. And I'm also debating whether to keep or return some of the items, so definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And for reference, my height is 158 centimeters and my weight is 48 kg. And as always, I'll be linking all the items in the description box, and also note the size that I got them in. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, let me start with a few items that I really like. And the first one is this barn jacket. Barn jackets have definitely made a comeback this year, and they're actually inspired by vintage workwear originated from France in the 19th century. So farmers and workers would actually wear them to work because they're super durable and functional and have roomy pockets, and there's just such a practical piece for any type of labor work. Barn jackets have been super popular this season, and a lot of brands came out with their own version of the barn jacket, and some are selling for a couple $100s. So I was super excited to find out that Uniqlo also has its own version of barn jacket, and it is only selling for 80 Canadian dollars. It is such a steal, and let me tell you, it looks and feels equally as good as the barn jackets from some of the other brands. This jacket is made with very good material. It is 98% cotton and 2% spandex, and definitely feels very high quality and durable. I absolutely love the oversized crop look, which looks very trendy, and the neutral shade would just go with so many pieces in your existing wardrobe. And I especially love the detail for the collar and the sleeve, which are made with a corduroy material with a slightly darker tan color for contrast. And I think this combination just perfectly blends classic and contemporary. And the details built into this piece just really elevates the overall look. So other than styling the barn jacket with a pair of jeans and white t-shirt, I also like to wear it with a pair of shorts in neutral color and a pair of riding boots. I think the vibe of the riding boots goes really well with the barn jacket, which gives off more of a cool girl, gender neutral vibe. So if you have watched my previous Uniqlo videos, you probably noticed that I really like to dig around Uniqlo's men collection to find hidden gems. And I have to say I have a pretty high success rate. I just feel like Uniqlo's men collection sometimes has a better quality and sometimes even better design and silhouette than the woman's equivalent version. And of course, I ordered the barn jacket from the men's collection as well, and I have to say I have a really hard time deciding which one I like better, the woman's barn jacket or the men's barn jacket. Let me show you guys exactly what is different with this men's barn jacket. I got this jacket in the size extra small in the color brown, and the extra small is the smallest size available for this item, and it is the perfect oversized fit on me. Okay guys, I absolutely love this fit. I feel like it just looks a bit more fashionable and has more of a designer feel to it. And also there are some small differences in the details. So for the woman's barn jacket, it is not lined. It is just made with this one single layer of fabric. But for the men's jacket, it is not only lined, but it is also lined with this checked pattern, which I think just adds a really nice touch and classiness to it. And because it is lined, I assume it is also slightly warmer than the woman's jacket as well. To style this jacket, I switched out the boots to a pair of all black boots, which I feel like matches better with the oversized silhouette and also the darker color scheme. And I'm also adding a black belt to go with the boots. I feel like the top is still a little too white, and it could benefit from a little black vest as a middle layer to tie everything together. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this outfit has turned out, and it is also a super practical and comfortable outfit to wear during the fall season. Okay guys, I have a really hard time deciding which one I like better. I feel like the crop version really elongates my height and kind of fits me better and is more flattering on my frame. But the men's version just looks a bit more chic and fashionable with the oversized silhouette. So what do you guys think? Let me know which one I should keep or which one you would get for yourself in the comment down below. And the next item is this timeless black sweater from the latest Uniqlo C collection. It is made with 100% cashmere, and let me tell you guys, it is so soft. It is lightweight but warm and completely non-itchy directly over your bare skin. I really like the V-neck design. I think it shows a little bit more skin and really helps to visually elongate my neck. I just wish the V shape is slightly deeper. I think the proportion will be a little better that way. And I think the relaxed, oversized silhouette is a really nice touch as well, and it just really adds to the effortlessly chic look. And this sweater also comes with this cute little triangle scarf, which is made in the same color and material. And you can just tie it around the neck, and it just adds a little nice romantic feel to the outfit. But one thing I will say about this piece is definitely get it in one of the darker colors. The issue with Uniqlo's cashmere items is that it is usually not a heavyweight cashmere, which means it will be a little thin and see-through. So if you get it in any of the lighter colors, I'm afraid it's just gonna look a little cheap. But if you get it in one of the darker colors like black or navy, the issue with the thinner material will just be minimized. And there you will have a high quality looking cashmere sweater but at a much affordable price point. So these gray pants that I'm pairing the black sweater with are actually Uniqlo's newest suit pants, and they are the updated version of the previously super popular pleated white pants. I have actually recommended those pleated white pants a few times in my videos before, and I absolutely love them. I think they are the perfect white pants for either work or a casual look, and I have them in a few different colors, including the exact same color as this one. And I have to say, I kind of like the updated version a bit more. They're not too different, and everything I liked about the old version are still there. For example, they're made with roughly the same material, which is very wrinkle resistant, and I think that is so important because that means you don't need to steam it or iron it every time before you want to wear them. And the silhouette largely feels the same. There's still the oversized and relaxed feel, and both versions have the center crease on the legs, which creates a sharper look. But there are a few differences. For example, the newer version is slightly lower waist than before, so it sits around your mid-waist, versus before it was really high-waisted. And they also removed the pleats at the front, so it creates a sleeker look. So there are some subtle differences, and I have to say I kind of like the newer updated version just a little bit more. But overall, it is such a beautifully made, versatile piece, and at the same time, super affordable. It's only around 50-60 Canadian dollars. So definitely I would want to have it in my wardrobe. So the next item is this pair of culottes from the Uniqlo C collection. So I actually have never tried on a pair of culottes in my life. So when I saw it in the Uniqlo C collection, I got super curious, and of course I ordered it and just to see how it looks on me. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So I thought it would look super exaggerated on me given how wide it is, but turned out it just kind of looks super chic and has this modern feel. And it's definitely a statement piece, so I would keep the rest of my outfit relatively muted. The wide leg design with this flowy material adds a lot of movement as you walk or move. I love pairing it with this gray cashmere vest that I'm wearing right now. Or if it gets colder, I would just layer it with the cashmere heat tech long sleeve from the same Uniqlo C collection. So I actually got this cashmere thermal long sleeve from the Uniqlo C collection from last year. And I have been loving it because it is so thin but so warm, and it does not look or feel like a thermal underwear at all. You can totally just wear it without layering anything over. And it is part of the C collection this year again, but because I already got one from last year, so I didn't get another one from this year. But from pictures, the two versions look almost identical. So if you didn't get it from last year, definitely consider getting it this year. The next item I really like is this boxy blue shirt from the JW Anderson collection. I was super surprised when I saw Uniqlo came out with this shirt in this exact color because it almost looks identical as the Miu Miu shirt, just without the Miu Miu logo in the front. But Uniqlo is selling it for only 50 Canadian dollars, which is quite literally just a fraction of what the Miu Miu shirt costs. I think the boxy crop cut is super trendy and petite friendly, and I love this beautiful rich blue color. The fabric is also amazing. It is a cotton rayon blend, which I think is actually better than the 100% cotton because it has a little bit more texture and is also a little more wrinkle resistant. The J.W. Anderson embroidery also adds a nice little detail that just elevates the overall look. So in addition to pairing this shirt with a pair of black pants, I also like to wear it with a gray skirt and loafers, or layering it underneath a gray suit for some color contrast. The next item is this long wool blend coat from the Uniqlo C collection. So initially I just ordered it just to try it on without too much hope, because as someone who's petite, it's usually hard for me to find a long coat that looks nice on me. It's usually too long, or the shape is just too boxy, that just doesn't look flattering on my body frame. However, I was pleasantly surprised by this piece. The shape and silhouette turns out to be quite flattering on me, and it's really nice that it comes in double extra small, because usually the Uniqlo coat fits a little bit larger, and extra small sometimes is still too large, so this one has double extra small, which is perfect. The silhouette is actually more structured and a bit suit-like, which gives this coat a bit more of the formal vibe and is perfect for corporate setting. This coat is also not too long or too short. It is just the perfect length so that it doesn't visually weigh me down. It comes in a couple of different color options, but I decided to stick with the black one because it is just more versatile and goes with almost everything versus the other color options. It always require a bit more styling and color matching, but I intend to wear this coat quite often for work or for business trips, so it is just easy that I get this in a black color. And moving on to a few items that I just really didn't like, and I probably will be returning them. And the first one is this barrel-shaped jeans. I know barrel jeans have been very popular for some reason in recent years, but I just feel like they are not very flattering on short girls like me. For this pair of jeans, I already got them in a very small size, which is 23 inch. Anything smaller than this, I just won't be able to fit in, especially around the waist. But these pants still looks really large on me and feels like it's swallowing me. And the barrel shape is just not flattering. It really visually shifts the weight and focus to the lower half of our body, and it just makes me look shorter. These pants are also very long, so Uniqlo does offer free alteration, but once you order it, it will be non-refundable. But I want to see how it fits and looks on me first, so I didn't really opt for the alteration when I was placing the order, which turned out to be a good choice because I will be returning these. The last item I'm reviewing today is this tweed jacket, also from the Uniqlo C collection. I don't completely hate it, but at the same time, I don't love it. I think the tweed material, along with this reddish brown color and the checker pattern, just looks a bit too old manish. The silhouette is also a bit too structured and classic, and just lacks a little bit of the effortlessly chic vibe. I think I could lighten up this jacket by carefully selecting what I wear or layer inside, but overall I just don't think it's worth 130 CAD, and I think I could probably find a better alternative at some other brands. Alright, this is it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed the content, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below with any of your thoughts. And the Uniqlo U collection also just freshly came out and are available to order, and I am pleasantly surprised with how it looks online in pictures, and I'm very excited to try those pieces on and review them on my channel very soon. So stay tuned. Alright, thank you for watching and see you next time.